Right. I haven't been on for a while. I've been busy with some real world stuff. Boy, there's a lot going on at the moment. Right. I haven't been on for a while. I've done some significant upgrades to what I'm using for voice. And, well, let's just say I've lost about, I don't know, was it 13 kilos last time I checked since I started dying? Always fun. Once you do keto once, you know how to do it again. As soon as I hit 15 kilos, I've got to stop though, and like wait for my body to catch up. And I found out the most awesome recipe are from, if you know what LSA is, it's like linseed, sunflower seeds, and almond. It's actually very low carb. It's got a lot of kilojoules in it though. Hello. But basically I got this stuff that's like a mix between like sort of it's not like a powder, it's more like a meal type sort of thing. And I found out that there's this Norwegian recipe to make crackers, and they taste so fucking good. But basically what you do is you get LSA, and you just take like a cup of it or whatever, add a little bit of water until it's like, it's not liquid, but like just so it's like a bit wet so you can smooth it around like a paste. And then you get like a baking sheet of paper and just like chuck it all onto a baking sheet of paper. And then get a spoon and you flatten it out as thin as you can get it without being able to see through to see the paper. And you'd be surprised how many crackers you can make for like right now. To buy a box of crackers in Australia that's made using the same shit that's supposed to be good for you and good for like your health and stuff, probably costs you like $5 for a bloody box of crackers. I can make it for about $1. Then you basically just like flatten it out, smooth it out, and then get like a kitchen knife or something to just like put the impression line in it so you can make your little squares. Then chuck it in the oven at like 250 Fahrenheit or 120 or whatever C, 100 C, for about 2 hours, or an hour and a half, 2 hours, until it's like to the level of chewiness that you desire or brittleness, crackliness, and then you can use it as like actual crackers, and chuck like cabana on it or like, you know, some sort of like salami or something with cheese. So I'm definitely cheating. You're welcome. But yeah, like that's the latest like recipe that I've come up with. I put a photo. I should be able to real quickly. Put up 2 photos. That's all you're getting now, because I'm kind of pissed off. Nothing's gonna change there. Alright, 1 minute. Oh, hurry up, bloody upload. But yeah, AI has really come a long way. That's all I gotta say. some of the shit that I've been doing. Oh my god. Why did that show up in Restream but not in my actual YouTube chat? Ha! Eggs. Oh yeah, by the way, don't forget, I have not touched or gone anywhere near that, so I don't think that you should. Like, that's completely out of left field for me. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Nor do I want to. It's still in my outbox or something. Ah, yeah, it's cute. No one else. There's no way I'm going to be around a bunch of toxic assholes. Honestly, I don't know how the fuck you can handle it. Lol. In Australia, we call those undies. Alright, real quick. And then I've got to get into the game because this is a stream for gaming. Alright. So that's an omelette I made the other day using capsicum and chilies from my own garden. Nice French omelette kind of thing. Well, I wouldn't call it a French omelette because it's been caramelized and like it's browned and stuff. And yeah, I could really care less. They can go fuck themselves. Yeah, they don't. Well, to be honest, to be frank, if they do, well, I feel bad for them because I'm not going anywhere where there's fucking. I'm not going anywhere near those idiots, and that you associate with them is, frankly, well, it's really condemning. I'm trying to be polite. So there's the crackers that I made today. Oh, you're fine. Do what you gotta do. I do what I gotta do. Thanks. Yeah, there's more important things in the world, like making money and and not working for people who don't value you. And I kind of know what you guys are doing. Like, as soon as I got my bot up to the level that I was able to actually see what was going on, I was like, yep, I'm out. Just because there's only two ways that you can go from there. One is leave, and the second is join in, and I'm not going to join in with that shit. No fucking way. You got a real problem on your hands. And based on how things have changed over the past couple of years, I don't think that it's going to survive. And if it does, it will be a complete shadow of what it was. And I think you'll be surprised that the people around you, the people that you actually associate with in order to work on that chat, they're actually people that you really shouldn't know. And that's not in a good way, considering how fucked up I am. If I'm saying that, then yeah. The only two people who are good on that chat, well, three really, probably Necro, Okla, and Toe Sweat. That's it. Everyone else, Vegan, Yoic, etc. They can all go fuck themselves. They're they're trash, frankly. They're absolute fucking trash. And I'm not even going to bring up the one person that basically made me decide to leave. Because if you're going to basically let them do what they want, then I'm not staying. Period. I've left. I'm out. There's a very fine line between what I can actually say and what I can't say. But shit's gonna go down. I didn't even need to do anything about it. All I gotta say is, what I can say is enjoy the honeypot while it lasts. You notice how when I left, like how 2 or 3 different regimes toppled? You got South Korea, Syria, and France. What do you think I've been up to? And I definitely can't say anymore. Anyway, let's get into some gaming. Oh, and I've really been having fun with AI. Just think about it, out of the blue. Suddenly, one of South Korea's generals decides to collude with their prime minister to overthrow the government by instituting martial law, saying that everyone's a North Korean agent or a spy. That's out of left field, isn't it? In Syria, there's no surprise there that because of the depletion of Russian forces that everyone's essentially realized that the Assad regime was basically weak and vulnerable and decided to move. And now you have people who used to work with unnamed agencies to essentially take over there. And France is another different situation. And in terms of what AI is going on, oh no, I'm not doing anything like that. I don't need to. Like, they were showing you how to do stuff, but the thing is, what they're showing you doesn't actually really show you. What I did, right, was I used about, I don't know what, probably 100 hours of and like considering that I've put years into this already, being a mod, a couple of hours is fine. I put about 100 hours into working with AI to really figure out how the data streams in that work. One of the final parts that really fucking pissed me off was when people started using mod channels. So, like, you know, the mod channels that are only available really when you use a phone or the app. They're not available through the actual main application. And not only that, but like the logs and stuff, when I was doing debugging on getting all my stuff to work, I created a kind of like a decompiler for all the packets. So basically every single thing that was being sent, I was picking up and looking at the individual things that were coming across. And you'll notice, if you ever do it yourself, that there are a lot more people logged in than you think. It will blow your mind, frankly. And when you realize that after years and years of basically just, you know, being a mod, yeah, there's a difference between that and what I started doing in the last probably like 3 months. And, you know, some of the things you learn about people, when you check out people's IPs and stuff like that, you can see that they are like, the people have, like, you have threat levels and stuff that are assigned to different IP address, depending on which, like, if you're checking an IP address, you need to use multiple providers, and you can see what sort of activities they've been getting up to just by looking at like a threat analysis from like 3 or 4 different websites. And that's what I was doing. So I set it up through an API on like 3 or 4 different VPN checkers and proxy and all that sort of stuff. And not just that, but I was also doing manual checks. So I basically profiled everyone. And when it comes down to it, there's not that many people that I would want to know. Frankly, I mean, like, why sit in a room with those fuckheads when I can just do what the, you know, not deal with it? It's dead. Dead internet theory. It's dead internet theory in a fucking nutshell. Honestly, I don't know how you can hang on to it, but I mean, it's fair enough because you don't know any of this shit. You don't see it. But yeah, one thing you do know is that not every single like IP check is valid. Like, it's fairly simple for someone to set up like a relay or something that doesn't look like one, and that's where you have to look at like stuff like, well, is this IP address getting reports of like a threat rating from different sources, and do those threat ratings correlate? So if you've got 2 people that are in like different states, you know, separated by maybe 100 kilometers, and they've got the same threat rating, you can basically assume that they're the same person. So there's a lot less people than you think. So I've decided, no, I'm out. And with Vegan in charge, for example, I'm not going to have anything to do with it because, frankly, yeah, I know, I understand that. Like, it's fun for you and it's a bit of a game. But the thing is, it really comes down to essentially talking to a wall. Like that's basically what it is you're just creating activity for other people's sake, and there aren't that many other people. Talk to Oklahoma about it, actually. Oklahoma would probably be the best person to talk to if you actually want to learn a bit more about what there is actually available out there. For example, if I wanted to, I could set up my own server running like doing all the DJing stuff that I do, and I could have a chat room built into it. And there are hundreds of people who still use that, and they're all programmers. Not that I'm going to do that, and I don't particularly feel like doing that right now, but the difference is that Chitango is basically dead. It's all about money, and there's not really much left in it to actually bring me in or entice me to even deal with it. Yeah, that's actually funny. But like, you're kind of okay. It's just you really take. I understand, because you don't really have any other options. I have other options, and in fact, I don't even need it to begin with. It was always about a giving relationship for me. It was something that I was giving to people rather than just taking. So it's really hard to actually explain. Like one day maybe we can get on like an actual, like an actual call or something and talk about it. Maybe not after I've had a couple of drinks. Not that I've had many because I'm on keto, but yeah, it was, but it's dying. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, people want to be freaky and they want to be undercover. It's like, but like, how many people? When you really get down to it, there are better options than Chichango, and you don't need to do Discord to have better options. There are better options than Discord. Ah. And beyond that, honestly. Anyway, so into gaming. Well, that's good to hear. Well, personally wise, I think that's good. So what am I drinking at the moment? I actually found this really nice. You can get iced tea. That's see, there's the thing. If there's anyone that you should talk to, the only person worth a damn is Oakwood. Regarding that sort of shit. I can't really talk about it because I haven't really made a decision to move in a particular direction yet, and I've been super busy in real life. So Yeah, it's always been a hobby for me. It's not been something that I do as a life. Basically, without think Discord without any of the moderation bullshit. Um, Completely controlled by programming options of the person who codes their own specific channel, and they can basically embed or stream. Well, it is basically stream live. No, it's got nothing to do with that. As I said, I'm on the other side, so essentially, I don't need to worry about any of that shit. There are various reasons for that. Main one, there's who I am, so that's probably one reason. But so think like a Discord server where essentially I can take a playlist of freely available, public available music that's being posted, and I can playlist them one after another, just like I usually do. And at the same time, people can turn on or filter that off, or they can inject their own stuff into the feed itself. So it's like a never-ending sort of playlist sort of thing. So just like a club, like a nightclub sort of thing, sort of scenario. But you can also inject gaming streams, Twitch live feeds. Essentially, it's like Discord, but it's so much better. And it's way better than Jitango. But I haven't started working on it yet, and I'm probably not going to. Not until I get my own shit sorted out, because I've got my own real world things that I need to work on at the moment. Lol. The only catch is you have to host everything on your own hardware while it's running. But it's pretty easy to maintain significant uptime, and it doesn't use much data to pass links. I mean, sometimes people are like they're living in a third world. It's like, yeah, if you have a computer and a connection to the internet and you can afford the electricity. I'm better than alright. I'm a brand new animal, to put it frankly. I've achieved some significant milestones. Back in a moment. I always make a drink before I start playing. You know this. It's the same way I always do it. How about all those drones flying around New Jersey at the moment, right? Ain't that crazy? I mean, what's going on there? I mean, like, you've got drones when, like, of course, you've got to factor in all the people taking photos that obviously are going to be photoshopped or faked, or videos that they're feeding through AI. Yet you have people, like, in positions of responsibility, positions of power, saying, okay, yeah, I've seen these things. So you've got police officers, you've got, governors and everything. They're looking at this shit and they're like, what the fuck is this? Like, why is all this shit flying around? And I think about, like, the regulations that are required to fly those type of drones in American airspace, and, like, you think about the sort of licensing and everything they're reporting. But there's a couple of things that go into it. Exactly. Kinda. You're pretty close. You're pretty close. So, when you're trying to maintain safety in airspace above a city or a populated environment, you have to run with running lights. And you're trying to look at, like, different, you're trying to track down things that you're finding. But when it comes down to it, why are they not sending transponder signals? So, you got drones that are undetectable, that can't be seen, but are being chased by potentially drones that are being operated by the I don't know, maybe the 3 or 4 letter agencies, the running with their running lights and everything like that, and they're not using transponder codes. So essentially, what you got to know about drones is that they have to have, like, an identification signal that's sent out. And any hobbyist can get on a radio and, with a little bit of parsing, convert that signal into location data, altitude, height, direction, all that sort of jazz. But there's none of that there. Someone's putting on a show. You got people saying it's Iran. You got people saying they're being launched off a mothership off the coast. Ain't that interesting? Yeah, like, there's so many different things going on there. Like, you should be able to get on flight maps and just, like, look at it and say, okay, yeah, this drone's just taken off to deliver a pizza to here. And that's what the kind of law is. It's like, people are allowed to operate drones, and people are also allowed to routinely do it as a domestic civilian recreational affair, but they also are required to get a license and send through that data from their drone. Their drone must be in constant radio communication. It can't be operated outside line of sight, otherwise it's a breach of the law. Now, you got the government saying it's not a threat, but they're also not releasing, okay, so this video that was filmed here, that drone is this one on our data. And they've got the data. They have the data. there's conflicting reports regarding whether or not they're being able to be picked up on infrared. So drones operating without a thermal signature. Yeah, how does that work exactly? Most of the videos do look like they're of a quadcopter design, so in other words, 4 strokes. Some of them look like they have a swept wing they kind of look like they're streamlined so that they've got like a swept wing. But they're only moving at about 40 miles an hour or something, to put it into the American perspective. So all it takes is one person in a civilian helicopter to do a joy flight and take off and go look at one and point a spotlight at it to find out what it's doing. But no one's doing it. Why? It's because they don't know where they are. When people are looking at where it is, like they get a video report in, is anyone like actually like indexing the reports? Like someone says, okay, there's a drone over here, let's go chase it. Is anyone actually working on that on real time? I mean, apparently one of them stopped a helicopter from picking up like a person who was in a car crash or something to take him into hospital. So yeah, it must be a government drone. Must be. Absolutely. I'm being sarcastic. I mean, drone operators aren't stupid, and the people who operate airspace are not stupid. So, that only leads to a couple of conclusions. Basically, someone is making a point, and they're being very loud and obnoxious about it. And there's a limit to what I can actually say. I totally get what you're saying there. But I also have to say that they're taking the exact responsible approach, because in this particular case, shooting one down would be very stupid, and not because it might fall on someone's house. They're hamstrung in the civil administration because essentially there's rules against interfering with this sort of thing. It must be pursued by local law enforcement. But when it comes to like black budget sort of things, like agencies, essentially, they're not limited in that particular circumstance. They could actually do whatever they want. But the reason why they're not doing anything has got nothing to do with the Biden administration. It's got to do with not provoking what it is. been telling you for fucking years this shit was gonna go down, and it's going down. I'll give you a little tidbit of information. The Chinese are working on metamaterials. They've basically... I don't know if you know what a metamaterial is, but basically it's like a coating that you can apply to something that will absorb not just optical waves, but also infrared and radio and basically every type of detection method that you can imagine. And essentially what it does is you have a drone which has got an AI on board, and it detects the incoming signals that it's getting, whether it's like a spotlight or if it's like something like radio waves from a radar, or if it's something like an infrared sort of thing. Infrared is less like it can't be defeated by passive detection, but basically you got to be right up next to it to be able to see it, and essentially can just blank it out, and it's controlled by an onboard AI. So the other thing is that one reason why people are afraid of actually trying to chase one down is because essentially the distances, if you can't detect something on sensors, it's very hard at night to like actually find out how far away you are from an object. Like, people are saying that they're the size of an SUV, but they could be the size of like a peanut. And you fly up close to it, but do you hit it? You know, like, I mean, an Apache helicopter maybe with its rotor blades might withstand an impact because they can withstand like a 50 caliber round. But if you get too close to it, or if it flies into you, then basically you've got like a helicopter crashing onto someone's house, which would be incredibly bad press. So really it comes down to basically whether or not someone is brave enough to get into, like, say, a Bell helicopter or something as a civilian and just go, okay, I can see that light there, I'm going to fly up to it, I'm going to hit it with the spotlight and then follow it back to where it came from. Loiter times of 8 hours for something of that size operating electric VTOL are unheard of. 8 hours. 2 hours max. For something to be up that long without some sort of intervention, yeah, there's something going on here. There really is. I can't say exactly what it is, because I can't. But I can say, based on their reaction, based on whether or not it's being actively pursued or not, is that the reaction is probably, we should leave it alone. And if the reaction is, we should leave it alone, it makes you wonder exactly what it is. It's kind of crazy. It really is. And like, I've had a look at some of the shots that I've seen that are repeatable, that are actually repeatable. Yeah, so what you do is you fly. I can fly a helicopter. I learned how to fly a helicopter in flight sims back in like 2001. You can fly a helicopter towards it at a 20-degree angle. So basically what you do as the pilot is you fix the light in your periphery, in your field of view, at a 20-degree angle, and you fly on a 20-degree offset. So you fly to it, you wait till that light moves, and then you turn, and you keep it in a 20-degree until you get close enough, and then eventually you're circling it. And once that's done, basically you can estimate its size, and you can estimate its range, and you can estimate everything. Yeah, and then they just kind of disappear. So I'm telling you, like, pilots are smart fucking people, and like, you'd think someone would be, trying to do something about this. And in terms of like when it comes to like public hysteria, the first thing you do to assuage or sage, I can't remember how it's pronounced exactly, public hysteria is you release data about what movements and what objects were in this place. It's like, oh yeah, that was a weather balloon. Yeah, we know this because we released it. It was there. But no one is capable of doing that at the moment. Every single congressman is like, what the fuck? Because basically they can't get any information and no one's giving them any information. Which means it's either the blackest of the blackest of the blackest ops, or it is essentially basically something that is completely external to the United States apparatus. Now we can flip a coin here. We don't know yet. But there's a whole lot of weird shit going on in the world at the moment, and it's all happening at once.
They emerged from the shadows and vanished into sunlight. Outside the wall, their reputation lingered over no man's land like a shroud of fear. A weapon, far more effective than brass or steel. Merrick and Keegan. These were the men Dad had spoken of. The ghosts. And someone dared to go against them. They were headed to San Diego, Federation territory, to find their man Ajax. Ghosts. We'd only imagined them. Now, we were determined to be one of them.
All right, remote sniper's online. Scan around.
And see, that's the other thing about it, is that, like, basically, the ultimate solution is to get, like, just a fucking civilian helicopter with a fucking net. With a fucking net launcher attached to a rope and just fly over one of the fucking things. They only move at 60 miles an hour, right? And like a helicopter can fly at 200 miles an hour. And just drop a fucking net on it, tangle it up, attach to a rope to the helicopter, and see what happens. That would be the first thing that I would try, personally. And that technology does exist because basically you got all the catch missions and stuff that happen. Like, a helicopter could intercept these things. Like, you could intercept one with a crop duster. You don't need it like a fighter jet, like an F-35. That's why it's so fucking crazy. It's been happening over and over and over again since 2020. Alright, let's get some nicotine in. I'm about to get some bodies. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, bad vape. I'm getting new coils on Monday. Fucking one of the worst things about the vape ban in Australia is I've had to use the same coils for like a couple of months now, and they're starting to get really bad. Yeah, fake aliens. Like that's an interesting strategy. Like, why would you do that? Like just before the ascendancy of like another president. Interesting stuff. Like basically, the first thing I think of when it comes to those things, like what you're currently experiencing in New Jersey, is aero taxis. That's the closest thing that I can actually think of. It's the same size, has the same sort of profile, can be fitted out with LED light strips or spotlights and stuff to do the sort of lighting stuff that they're doing. But they only have a very limited transit time. They have like battery life measured in maybe 2 hours max. And that's on cruise. But these are apparently floating around for like 8-9 hours. That's a whole new battery technology. That's so far in advance of what is currently possible in terms of weight versus energy, in terms of battery bank, in terms of size. So saying it's fake, yeah, I mean, unless there's a new battery technology that's out there that people are using. I mean, they could be running it off like petrol engines, but like that's the thing. Even a helicopter, like you can't operate a helicopter for much more than long range helicopters are different, but they're much bigger. These are small. Like that's my full blown assessment. Like that's literally everything that I can see. And being able to go dark doesn't stop someone from pointing a fucking spotlight at it. Go back to this fucking old school World War II technology with fucking spotlights. I mean, you got a spotlight, it can spot shit. People were using spotlights to spot bombers at like fucking 10,000 feet of altitude back in World War II. So, spotlight on a helicopter, a police helicopter, which have spotlights. Oh, he's fine. He's sleeping. If you've ever seen the movie Predator, or Predator 2, might give you a little bit of an idea of how to deal with things that you can't detect on normal sensors. I had an interesting dream last night where I was fighting Homelander. Actually, it wasn't last night. It's when I went to sleep for like an hour because I wanted a bit of a rest before I started streaming. That was a really interesting dream, actually. That was really cool. It was like an hour of dreaming. It felt like 5 hours, but getting your face melted off by being lasered, that's a new one. Just saying.
Need to get eyes on Ajax. Zoom in on this thing for a closer look.
If I remember what the controls are. There's a button for zoom somewhere. F. I wasn't really watching where they were.
Field. Enemy patrols. Keep searching. Look around the press box. Field's clear. No patrols. No sign of our boy, though.
Yeah, the funny thing is like getting your face lasered off while at the same time regenerating. It's like,
That's
yeah,
on the second floor, right above home plate.
That's just an enemy patrol.
what's the home plate?
Enemy patrols. Keep searching. Check out the VIP suites. There, 12 o'clock. Zoom in.
Let's see.
Right there, zoom in. That's it. That's our boy.
They're moving and we should go now.
Why do you think you're here? Grab that grenade launcher.
I forgot their fucking controls. This is because I didn't start the game from the start. This is basically going to be me relearning the controls. Cool. Ah, I see. Cracker.
Looks like they're moving out. Something's up.
So like when you're in a dream, for example, when you're like your body's being disintegrated by something that's actually deleting it, it's like it's not really until your head's completely destroyed that you can actually like lose consciousness. It's like your face is getting melted off, but at the same time you can push back and regenerate everything while it's happening. Kind of fun.
All right, let's load up. Move it.
Watch and learn, kid.
Moving Ajax so our window's closing fast. Hit him at home plate, work our
I need to turn this up. It's like
Gotta reach Ajax! It's 11 o'clock! Keep pushing forward! Reinforcements coming in!
oops.
Don't get pinned down! Ajax is just ahead! Enemy contact! 1 o'clock! Almost to the target! Let's mop up! Hurry! 4 more guys get here!
Switching to your grenade launcher is faster than reloading.
Keep firing! Sin munición! Target at 11 o'clock! Target acquired! Gotta reach Ajax! Move! Ajax won't last forever!
Damn, I'm rusty.
Check it out with a remote sniper.
That's Q for controlling the dog. Yes, tactical equipment. That's a good way to call the dog.
Use the remote sniper.
Okay.
We'll breach on your shot. On you. Where is he?
Where is he? Where is he? I don't know what he is.
Riley's got his scent.
Let's go.
No, you're not.
Alright. Yep, starting to get back into it.
Stick with Riley. He'll lead us to Ajax.
So we'd having a grenade launcher as a secondary. Alright. It's more of a primary, but
Patrols. Probably a dozen guys total.
This gas mask is on. Throw gas under the door.
first off, sound's going up. I've stopped using my sound system to to do my internal audio, so I've got to turn the actual volume up. I wonder if I can boost it on this end. I can look that way. Alright. It is what it is.
There's some gas in there!
I don't need it loud.
Northeast!
1 minute while I get that sorted out. I mean, I've got the mic situation sorted out. It's the sound situation in my end that I've got to get sorted out. I think that's as loud as I can get it. Wonder if I can put a dB boost on it on my end. Oh yeah, that works. There we go. Alright, so I should now be able to turn it down this end. Let's turn it up on my end. It's just because of the way that I'm doing the sound processing at the moment. Perfect. Yep. That's actually totally weird. It's actually working more like intended now. I gotta see what it sounds like on my stream. 1 moment. It's actually working more like intended now. I gotta see what it sounds like on my stream. 1 moment. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I can handle that.
He's right there! Give me some cover! Taking fire! Taking fire!
Riley.
Riley's picked up the scent again. Must be close now.
This must be where they're holding Ajax.
One moment. Yeah, it's a weird one because I'm used to like having the sound boosting from my actual sound system. I guess it's probably one reason why I have hearing damage. Fuck, if that's as loud as I can get it, I want it louder. Definitely time for a new sound system. Actually, probably for like a new set of headphones. One moment, I'm going to quickly pause the stream. I might have to run this through my actual sound system. Just my actual audio portion of it. So I can actually crank it up. Oh, that is so much better. Okay, yeah, sorted. Yeah, so turn the volume back down. Crank up that. Perfection. Now we can turn it up. Audio goes up. Ah, that sounds better. All right. Nope. Try it. Right, I think I got all the audio stuff sorted. Finally. The new setup. Epic. Alright. Now I've got it exactly how I like it. Lol. It's all fine. I've actually, I kind of configured like half of how I want my new sound system to work. So I just got it to the level that I like. So I've been basically bouncing in and out of the escape screen in my audio settings. Well, you should be more honest about what you're like with someone that you're obsessed with. When it comes to that, especially. One sec, I did kind of screw with one thing. Back in even though I got everything working perfectly well, I still need to get myself a new headset. That's the one thing I don't have, so. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so like what you're saying about all that sort of stuff, it's kind of like when you say that, do you want to know exactly what goes through my head? And when we talk about a filter, it's essentially you assigning multiple identities to the same person. So it's like multiple personality disorder, except that essentially you're assigning multiple personalities to the same person. So I can't really figure out who you're talking about. Like you mentioned a name, but when you mention the name, it's not someone who I actually know. Maybe get them to log in and like watch the stream at exactly the same time. And then I can distinguish you as two different individuals. But for the moment, essentially, it's just a fever dream of your own imagination. I don't work in metaphors. I work in direct reality.
How can we help? Command needs more men on the front line. Okay, meet us by the command center. I'm gonna leave our dog with you. The rest of you are with me. Let's move out.
A-10 drones are RTB at this time. It's going to take some time to get them back to you.
Make it quick or we'll lose the beach.
Oh no! Friendly fire, fuck. Alright.
Get on that gun and lay down fire. I'll direct gas. Man, where's that air support?
A-10 drones are RTB at this time. It's going to take some time to get them back to you.
Make it quick or we'll lose the beach. Right side, take out that helicopter. Firing, bring it down. Another helicopter down the middle. Keep firing, keep firing. They're retreating. Enemy smoke. They're marking our position. Get down. Enemy artillery inbound. Hold on.
No, I'm not. Oh god, that is so loud. That's how I want it to be. I'm not being an ass to you. Like, honestly. The only thing is you need to talk in terms that I understand.
Command, we have enemy birds on our position. What's the ETA on those drones? A-10 drones on route. ETA 30 seconds.
We're losing the beach! We need those drones now! Incoming chopper! Get down!
A-10 drone station and ready for tasking.
Drones are ready to go! Waiting on you!
Hog 1's in from the east. Copy that, I'm off. I got the welcome done. Okay, I need extra Stand by.
Gunship's making another run! A-10s are ready! Bring them in!
Rifle, hog.
Hold on! Good, get up!
Targets in the trenches. Grab cover. Drone control defensive teams are reporting massive casualties and need assistance. Roger that. Pass me through. We're surrounded on all sides. What's your ETA? We're moving through the trenches. Hang tight. We'll get there. All defensive units be advised. Friendlies are moving through the trenches toward drone control. Watch your fire.
Goes down! All drones go offline and we lose the beach! Move! Reload!
Command, we have an enemy hovercraft approaching our position. Tell our forward teams to focus fire on it. Copy that. They've been informed.
Cover me! Come on, I got it! Use the A-10 drones to take out that tank!
Hog 1's in from the east. Hog 1, I need you to go south now.
Tank destroyed! Good job!
We're surrounded on all sides. What's your ETA? We're almost there. Hold on.
Enemy's behind us! We gotta get inside! We need to make sure Dad got out! We need to make sure Dad got out! Elias! Dad! Up the stairs! We need to make sure Dad got out! Here! See if you can move under this thing! Let's go, let's go! Watch out! Shit, I can't get through! Just go upstairs and find Dad. I'll look for another way around. Logan! Shit! You're bleeding! Looks worse than it is. You're gonna be okay. Watch out!
All right, get us out of here!
Hey, we're not going anywhere.
Calm down, kid. Hey! We just saved your asses!
Didn't need your help.
The hell you didn't!
Stop! All of them! We have to go back. Our dad's down there, and we're not leaving without him.
That's real admirable of you. But your father's not there anymore.
Dad, this whole time you were one of them. You're a ghost.
That's your commanding officer.
You boys have no idea how hard this was for me. But once I make a choice, there's no turning back. You and your brother still have a lot to learn. But you passed all your tests. Welcome to the Ghosts.
We're ready. We won't let you down.
There's no way you ever could. I'm proud of you. Both of you. That's all well and good. But what the hell are we gonna do about Rourke?
Rourke. That's the guy hunting the ghost, right?
Yeah. He's good. Very good. And he knows how we operate.
Well, how's that possible?
He was one of us. It was 12 years ago, when the Federation's military threatened all of South America. Their leader, General Almagro, demanded all US-born citizens be imprisoned or executed. It was Rourke who convinced Washington to let the Ghosts solve the problem. The USN invasion forced to destroy the Federation. Rourke led us to eliminate Almagro. But Rourke became obsessed with him. He talked of the man as if he were a bounty. And it was clear he would stop at nothing to claim that prize. To us, Rourke was a legend. The man could walk through hell and not get burned. Ghosts were the best of the best. But Rourke was the reason we were feared.
We are here for
What? And back.
Follow my lead! Merrick, Ajax, left flank, Elias, you're with me!
Roger that, 847.
Roger. Visual on targets. 1-3, engage left. Gunner, we've got right.
Enemy checkpoint. Hold your fire. Helix 4, we've got eyes on a heavy convoy running parallel to our position.
Copy, actual, I see him. Swinging back around for a gun run. Danger close. Fire.
Contact front! Target down! Copy, target acquired! He's in the open! Missile truck, right side!
Missiles around.
Roger, Overlord. We have the perimeter locked down.
Take that launcher out!
What the fuck? I did actually melee.
That launcher out!
That's better.
Good work! It's down! There's still one more! Let's pull that one too! We got about a dozen targets!
Permission to speak freely?
What is it?
I think we should call this one. I mean, that asshole just flooded the damn city and took out half his own guys.
And half of ours, too. We're Ghost, Merrick. We finished the mission.
Yeah, but this is different.
Anything else you want to say, Sergeant?
No, sir.
This place isn't gonna hold!
It's hot out there. All right, let's go get this son of a bitch. At least 3 tangos, 10 meters.
This roof isn't holding! What do you want to do about it? Keep engaging targets! The roof's going! Hold on!
I gotcha. Yeah, looks like it's just you and me now, brother.
Fun.
Hold up. 2 more up ahead. Go under here, I'll flank around. Go underwater, we'll get the jump on them. We'll take them out on your mark. They spotted you!
Oh, yeah. You've got to be basically alien for this. Alright. Alright.
We'll take them out on your mark.
Yeah, those guys. Got it.
Grab a gun off one of these guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Priority 1,
Oop,
surviving.
got a gun.
Let's get to higher ground.
Thank you.
Just like old times, eh, Elias?
Huh.
The city's falling apart! We're losing our window fast! It looks like this is the only way to go! Stay on my 6! Get it across! It's gonna break apart!
Yeah.
Your mark.
Better gun.
Enemy helo! You ready?
Go. Take that, and we'll take. Oh, really? Okay. Wait. Ah, fuck it. Wait, holographic. Yeah.
Multiple tango! Open fire! Clear! On me!
Any call signs on this frequency, please respond. This is Ghost 2-2. Rourke! We have eyes on Almagro, but are taking fire just west of the hotel.
Let's go! Looks like we're saving Merrick's ass again. Alright, we regroup, then we take on Marlboro.
I actually need to put back on my keyboard thing. One sec. Where's my no board? There we go. Much better. Yeah, well, since stuff like an FPS, so it makes more sense. Yeah, it's window capture, I think. No pause. Go right there. Yeah, we know if I'm fucking around or not. We'll put it right there. Howdy. Do have Amos is turned off. I just want to double check that. There is no aim assist, right? Because otherwise I am right on point.
We gotta get through that building!
Alright. Drink time. What's up? I remember when I used to drink like 6 liters of water a day combined with various things. And basically it'd be like, oh yeah, water toxicity is not a thing. Keto is love, keto is love.
Elias, the door! Everyone good? Elias, I need you to... Shit, Rock! Somebody grab him! The whole thing's shifting!
Come on, I'm dead!
Everyone good?
Come on.
Shit, Rock! Somebody grab him!
There you go.
The whole thing's shifting! It's breaking apart! We gotta move now! What are we doing here, Elias? We can't save him! Elias! We're too heavy! We gotta let it go! Elias!
So what did you do?
I made the hardest decision of my life. I let him go and saved the others.
So what happened to him?
We searched for his body for weeks. Finally, we were pulled. He was declared MIA.
But why is he hunting ghosts?
The Federation got to him first. Whatever they did, if they can turn him, they can turn anyone. And a ghost won't stop until he completes his mission.
So find him before he finds us.
Exactly. There's a man in Caracas who knows where he sleeps. Victor Ramos. He heads up R&D for the Fed. Few men get close enough to call a man like Rourke a friend. Ramos is one. To find Rourke, we're going back to Caracas, where this all started.
Targets on the roof dead ahead. We need to ID them.
Focus on the chopper, nearby rooftop.
Can't see him through your head. Anyway.
Uploading image. Negative ID. Wait till he's facing you. No good. Need a better angle. Receiving data. Receiving uplink. Negative ID. Wait till he's facing you. Receiving data. Receiving uplink.
Ah, fuck off.
Chopper's landing. Confirm visual
Alright.
ID. Scarecrow, this is 6-2. Prepare to receive optical feed. Copy actual. Receiving transmission. Cleaning up the signal.
Yeah, it's like you take one frame.
Receiving
That's
data.
all you need.
Roof dead ahead. We need to ID them.
Receiving uplink. Uploading image. Focus on the chopper, nearby rooftop. Receiving data. Uploading image. Target confirmed. Mission is a go. Hard copy, Scarecrow 6-2 out.
Alright. Where's my box?
Line secure. Let's move down. Enemies below. The lights inside will keep them blind to us. Guy at the table. Take him out. Good. Shift right. Let's take care of the other two. On you, kid. Target's down. We're clear. Move to the next floor. More enemies below. Hold your fire. Got three at the poker table over here. Left side, one in the kitchen, one on the way. Shift left, hit the kitchen first. Wait until he's in the kitchen, then take them both out. On you. Got movement in the center. Clear. Keep it moving. Power system is in the back. Let's go. Patch in. Upload the virus. Move your ass, come on.
Casi se acabó mi guardia. Ey, ¿qué
Daniels, come and finish up.
Dicen que van a jugar truco en el piso de arriba. Ah, a lo mejor me apunto. No le conviene. Lleva nota la partida y hace trampas.
Quick, hide in the alcove.
Tal vez vaya lo ropa de
Weapon
afuera.
down.
Ojalá pudiera acompañarle. Hay muchas jevas buenas por allá. Váyase antes. ¿Quién se va a enterar? ¿Y si nos pillan?
Let him
No nos
pass.
pillarán. Confía en mí. Ok, vámonos. Epa, deberíamos preguntarle a Eduardo si va a venir. ¿Estás loco? Está de patrulla ahora mismo. ¿Qué? Con ese piloto en marcha.
Wait for him to leave. Let's get back to the ropes and hook up. Clear. Hook up to the ropes. Kill the lights. Beautiful. Two on the left balcony. Move down and take them out. Target's down. One right below you. Move above and we'll do this quietly. All right, take him out.
Yeah, I don't get that part. Alright.
One right below you. Move above and we'll do this quietly. All right, take him out.
Ah, got it.
Remember, we gotta shut down the elevators so you'll have his chance to bolt.
I've got the main bank in the West Wing.
Rendezvous in the junction.
Drop him. Clear.
Qué fuegos artificiales. Hacen que extrañe mi casa.
I count 5 tangos ahead.
En una semana cae tu guiso. Deseando volver.
Drama.
Maldito lecho. A mí me quedan 2 meses más.
Looks like Elias's training is paying off.
La Federación.
Clear again.
Main elevator's offline, secondary still active.
Copy. See you in 5.
Los artificiales se ven más arrechos sin luz.
Big group. We'll need to surprise them.
¡Beba! Calentar si no vuelve la luz pronto.
Take out the TV. Left side.
No, hit the TV.
Strobe's on.
Take him down.
Clear. Strobe's off. This way. Ash, we're entering from the northeast corner.
Roger that. I'm almost to the control room. Kill the power to the elevators. Looks like we've got company. Hurry up, shut down the elevators. Shut it down.
Yeah, where?
Go on, shut them down. Hurry up, shut down the elevators.
Ah,
Here they come.
There's Bowser! Get back here!
¡Contacto enemigo cruzando el campo! ¡Soldado enemigo enfrente!
Target's down.
Give me your extra charges. I'll cover our exit.
Hook up to the ropes.
Go hook up. I'll be right behind you.
Grab your line. We need to move. Here they come.
¡Una posición mejor!
Make it quick, Ash. Likewise. All right, let's do this.
Damn it! He's not here. Ash.
I got him.
Where's Rourke? Where is he? No one knows. Hesh!
You have 5 seconds to deliver coordinates on Rourke. 4,
He's not here.
3,
His
2.
location isn't there, in an encrypted file.
I knew you'd follow the breadcrumbs.
You tried to kill my father, you piece of shit!
Hesh!
The sons of Elias Walker. Boy sent to do a man's work.
Where are you, Rourke?
Where I am doesn't matter. What matters is a decade ago you left me to die in this city. And from this night forward, Elias lives with the knowledge he sent his own sons to their death.
It was a setup.
Let's move!
Command, mission is compromised! I'm testing an area left field from the 52nd floor!
Copy 6-2. Prepping emergency team to your new rally point.
We need to find a window before the whole damn place comes down! Get to the window! Drop your shoes! It's going down! I'm on to something! Watch out!
Scarecrow, we're airborne. En route to Rally Point Echo. Good work, you two. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Wait.
Ramos's laptop was badly damaged, but NORAD made a big find.
Rourke?
He moves every 12 hours. But for the next 12, we know exactly where he'll be. A floating industrial complex out in the Gulf, occupied by the Federation. They call it the Freeport. NORAD made the find, and they want him alive. You're getting some salvaged birds to hunt with, and I'll be an inspector coordinating the multiple units.
Gonna be one hell of a hunt.
Big game, but you know what to do.
I love the game.
Fired 5-0, this is Outlaw 1-1. We're 2 minutes out.
Roger, 1-1.
I love hunting for bigger targets. It's one thing you probably never noticed, but when it comes down to it, it's like Battlefield or whatever, like Battlefield or even PlanetSide 2, for example. Basically, I always charge the bear. Essentially, I find the biggest and the hardest target, and that's what I focus on. The bigger the target, the better it is. Now, this particular sequence, the only thing that pisses me off about it is that it's very linear, and when it comes to flying different objects, I mean, I can fly a jet fighter pretty confidently. Been a very long time since I've done this sequence, but pretty confident I'm going to die at least once.
Remember, we're here for an HPI extraction, so keep the infill team covered until we can get our guys on the ground.
Confirm 5-0. Spots out. Tabs heading 077.
See if we need clearance to engage.
Checking on that now. Stand by.
10 seconds out. We need to be able to fire on these guys.
It's like, well, I fixed my sound because, of course, as soon as I moved, it decided to nuke half of my audio channels. And fixed. Really need to get a new headset.
Alright, we're clear to engage.
5-0. Do you want the 30mm or missiles?
Everything you got.
Roger.
1-0. Using 30. Alright, boys. Let's go pick a fight.
Holy shit, that's a lot of targets.
Lots of machine gun fire down there.
We got enemy fire from the building with the smokestacks. It's the building with the smokestacks.
Solid copy on smokestack. 1-1. You tracking all this or you engaging target?
1-1 is re-engaging.
More targets on the rooftops. 1-1, we have enemy fire coming from the roof of the far west building between the roadways.
1-0 is on the building. Alright, boys. Let's go pick a fight.
Holy shit, that's a lot of targets.
Lots of machine gun fire down there.
We got enemy fire coming from the building with the smokestacks. It's the building with the smokestacks.
Solid copy on smokestack. 1-1. You tracking all this or you engaging target?
1-1 is re-engaging.
There's more targets on the rooftops. 1-1, we have
On
enemy
rails,
fire
but
coming from
kind
the
of
far
on
west
rails.
building between the roadways.
1-0 is on the building. We're engaging the building.
Enemy birds near the smokestacks.
We have enemy birds on deck near the smokestack.
Got eyes on them.
Continue engaging.
1110, flying outbound for attack. No mission phase. 10, test drop 30mm, setting up for missile shot.
Copy that, 1-0. We're still taking enemy AA fire from behind the smokestacks. 1-1, can you clean them up?
Roger, we'll swing around for another pass. Good hit.
Enemy birds, north side, north side. Solid box, solid box.
We have enemy birds coming in from the north.
Firing missiles.
Keep some distance and watch your back scatter.
Got him.
Missile away. Missile out.
Good engagement.
Firing.
Firing missile.
Solid box, solid box. Shit, man, they got us locked on.
Flares, flares.
Firing missiles.
Good hit, good hit. Got him. Good engagement. Missile loose. Scan to the west. 3 more birds inbound. Enemy birds are still engaging us. Take them out. Firing missile. Flared away. Flaring.
Missile away. Missile loose.
Flares out.
Missile out.
Flared away. Flaring. Flares out.
Missile loose.
Flaring. Flares away. Flares out. Flaring. Flares away. Flares out. Flaring. Flares away.
Solid box, solid box.
Flares out. Firing missile. Flares out. Flares away. Flaring. Flares away.
Firing missiles.
Flares out. Flaring. Flares away.
Missile away.
Flares away.
Firing.
Flares out. Flaring.
Missile out.
Flares away. Flaring.
Airspace is clear. Outlaw 2-1, you're clear to proceed. We'll cover you.
Solid copy, 5-0. We're inbound.
Oh,
We
weird.
got multiple enemy targets moving into position below us.
Right below us.
Roger, got him.
Focus on those movers.
Dumb
Continue
down
to engage.
control.
Engage several movers in that vicinity. We've got a lot of them, but there's still some alive.
Okay, roger that. Swinging back around. Ah, shit. Firing. Missile loose.
You'll need to engage the north side of the building, the north side. Roger that. Continue scanning for targets.
enemy ordnance outside your building. We're engaging. Danger close. Repeat, danger close. Good hit. Ordnance destroyed. You're good to go. You got enemy fighters coming out the building ahead of you. Roger that. Engaging.
I got a runner! Enemy on hold! Got him! Cover me! Contact front! He's just past those doors! Now! You boys sure know how to make an entrance. Pirate, this is Ghost 6-3. Merchant is secure. Moving to extraction point now.
Scarecrow, this is 6-1. We have him.
Roger that. Outlaw will bring you to the RV. We need to be mobile in 30 mics.
There are ancient tribes deep in the Amazon who have perfected the art of torture over hundreds of years. The Federation embraced this heritage, enhancing it with more sophisticated methods. They kept Rourke in a hole for months, feeding him food mixed with the poisons of exotic plants. They broke down his body. They went to work on his mind. When his mind broke, they went to work on his soul. They rebuilt what was left, twisting him to their purposes. The process was excruciating and exacting. Rourke was their ghost now. The perfect weapon to use against us.
That's enough. What did they do to you?
Same thing you did. They set me free.
You taught me a long time ago. Ghosts don't break. Now, I'm gonna ask you one more time.
Everyone breaks, Elias. Why don't you ask your buddy Ajax? Well, he were still with us.
Grab his chair. Grab his chair. Logan, bring him to me. Bring that bastard over here.
So this is how it ends, Elias? You gonna throw me out of this plane?
You're gonna tell me all about that dig site in San Diego.
What? You gonna drop me, Lieutenant? Again?
Answer me, Rourke.
You really think you're gonna break me, Elias? Bring it on! Come on! Here I am!
Logan, bring him to me. Get him on the ramp. It's over, Rourke. We beat you.
You haven't beaten me, Elias. You just made my job a hell of a lot easier.
Back! Get back! Back!
If you make it out of this, kid, come find me. There's always room for one more.
Everyone report in.
Hey, Tech. With Merrick.
Good. Keegan's with me. Logan?
I saw him get snagged on some trees before we landed. Shit, get down. Looks like we got company.
We're coming to you.
And that's where I think I'm gonna call it. Enough playing for you guys.